Which conversion factor would be fit in the space labeled B in this diagram? Molar mass. Which is the correct formula for the compound whose percent composition is shown? KNO3. Which substance has the same empirical formula? 2, 3, and 4. Which is the correct 21? Which is the correct molar mass for the compound FeSO4? 1. It is 151.92. Number 20. Which is the correct empirical formula for this substance? CH4O. Number 22. Which is the formula for a compound that contains 64.75 nitrogen and 185.25 grams of oxygen? NO2. Which is the correct molar mass for the compound CaBr2? 199.88. (24) Which is a mass of 8 moles of sodium chloride? 461.52. 25. Which is a percent composition of bromine in the compound NaBr? 77.6. 26. How many moles of atoms are in 1 mole of AiPO4? 6. 27. Which term is described as the lowest whole number ratio of elements in a compound? Empirical formula. 30. A sample of magnesium chloride has a mass of 22.8 grams before heating and 13.6 grams after heating until all the water is driven out. Based on the information, how many water molecules were attached to each molecule of magnesium chloride? 9.2. Find the formula for the compound that contains 70.40% iron and 29.60% oxygen. How many grams? The answer is FeO. Capital F, lowercase e, capital O. 33. The empirical formula for a compound. Empirical formula for a compound CH2O and the molar mass is 180.2 grams moles. Which is the molecular formula for this compound? It is C6H12O6. 34. What is the empirical formula for the substance in this figure? SO3. Number 29. What is the percent composition of phosphorus and zinc? It is 16%. Number 36. What is a mole ratio of all the substances represented in the figure? It's a 2 to 3 to 2 ratio. 37. Which is true in the reaction shown below? A. The mole ratio is the reaction of 656. 40. According to the chemical reaction, what is the grams of Fe produced from 16 moles of H2? 670.2 grams of iron Fe. 41. Which is the correct mole ratio of K3PO4 to Kn in the chemical reaction? It's a 2 to 6 or 1 to 3. 42. Which is the correct mole ratio for aluminum chloride to chlorine in the chemical reaction? 2 to 3. 45. Which is the number of moles of carbon dioxide produced to complete combustion of 6.42 moles of ethanol? 12.84 moles of CO2. 46. Which is the correct number of moles of NO that is produced from 15.2 moles of oxygen gas in the presence of excess ammonia? 12.16 moles of NO. 47. How many grams of O2 are required to produce 256.3 grams of ZNO? 50.38 grams of O2. 48. How many grams of chlorine gas can be produced from the decomposition of 58.2 grams of AuCl3 by this reaction? 38.8 grams of CO2. 54. The chemical formula of ammonium oxalate monohydrate is NH4 2 in parentheses C2O4 times H2O. 55. A compound that has a specific number of water molecules bound to its atoms it is known as a hydrate. 56. The representative particle in a mole of sodium chloride is known as a formula unit. When 200.2 grams of sulfur react with 100.3 grams of chlorine to produce disulfur chloride, CO2 acts as the limiting reactant. 58. Nitrogen acts as a limiting reactant. The mass in grams of 59. The mass in grams of 2.75 times 10 to the 21st atoms of lithium is 0.032 grams.